Hello and welcome back to another episode of Index Engineering, and it's mail time. We got a few new parts in the mail today, and I'll be going through what they are, what they're for, and I'll put the links in the description for where I got them. First up, connector for a flex fuel sensor. Any guesses on what's in the next package? That is the flex fuel sensor. That way I can see what the ethanol content is on the fuel as it runs into the system. Looks like they match up great. Alright, on to the next. New coils. One of the things I needed to get for this engine was a set of new coils because several of the coils on the existing engine were damaged. Some of them had broken off parts, some of them were cracked. This will take care of those. So now we're going to get into installing the new coils. First thing I'm doing is hooking up a few of the wires I forgot to hook up for the coolant temperature. Go through and pull all the screws in the coils, start putting the new ones in place. And as I go through, I realize, and I had to double check, the screws, or the bolts I should say, are different on the top and bottom of each of the coil packs. So I went through and double checked them all, and as you see here, the top hole, got the little connector there that you can lift the tab off to pull the coil out. But the top hole has a longer bolt than the bottom hole. The top hole is the one here on the left. That's the shorter of the two. Just a little interesting note as you're going through and putting them in to make sure you get them put back the right way. Here I'm checking the voltage on my battery I have sitting over there. It was dead when I pulled it out of my truck, and it looks like you can see I test the starter connection there, and it looks like it turned the flywheel and everything. So we should be good once the fuel pump and hose comes in for that. Then we can get that set up and try test firing the engine. One of the things you want to be sure of as you're wiring in the Holley Terminator X is on each bank there is a ground wire that needs to be grounded to the heads of the engine. That way the coils have a good ground. Here I'm just straightening up some of the wires that I have that are jumpers and stuff like that for the Holley Terminator X. That way I can test fire a few different things on it. At this point, I'm just waiting on more parts to come in. That way we can get everything set up, get the fuel pump set up and test fire stuff, make sure everything's working. Once again, thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe.